Let me guess. You've been on self-improvement for quite some time, haven't you? You've done all these good habits, you've lifted weights, you've done a little bit of meditation, but when you go out into the world and you try to speak to somebody, it's almost as if you don't know how to speak. You feel like a 2-year-old trying to form his first sentences. Nothing that comes out of your mind makes sense. See, I just started that myself. You get the point. Or maybe you're an introvert. Maybe you just struggle to form sentences and to run a conversation in general. Whichever one of these two things you can relate to, I promise and I can guarantee that what we're going to talk about today can change your fucking life. So if you're one of these TikTok kids who just came in to watch the video for like 30 seconds and leave because you're not feeling entertained, this video is not for you. It's not even that long, but I can tell it's just not for you. Because you're going to force yourself to watch through it, and you're probably not even going to remember everything. But what is it, like 30 seconds since you've clicked on the video? I don't even know how much time had already passed, but if you're watching at this point of the video, you're already doing better than most, I suppose. But okay, let's get to the point of this video. If you suck at speaking to people, there are 4 things I want you to do. All of these 4 things, they sort of accumulate into one big thing we're going to talk about. But let's get to the point. The 4 things that I want you to do. You want to shut up, smile more, ask more questions, and agree more. What these 4 things do is you're trying to focus the whole conversation on the person you're talking to, not on yourself. Because when you struggle with forming sentences correctly and running a conversation, when you're trying to be the one who's running it, it always ends up dry. You know this, by the way. You've seen this almost all the time. When you're speaking to somebody and you feel like an NPC. There are just random words coming out of your mouth that you know don't make sense. So what you want to do is you want to focus everything directly on the person you're talking to. Let's say he's telling you some story of what he has to do later throughout the day, or what he's done in the past, or his hobbies. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter what he's talking about. What I want you to do is I want you to be genuinely interested in what he's talking about and go deeper into the topic, no matter what it is. If he's talking about his exam at school, just keep asking, what is the test about? Do you think it's going to be difficult? What grade do you think you're going to get? See, you want to get deeper into the topic. You want to use these 4 things I just mentioned to expand the topic. You want to find out more about that person. Because the more you know about that person in that particular situation, the more questions you can ask, the more you can push it on, and the more you can direct it more towards him. One question you probably have on your mind right now is, well, what if I run out of questions? That's a very good question, my friend. And the answer to this is actually simpler than you think it is. Basically, the way you want to ask questions as a whole is you want the question to allow you to ask even more questions. The mistake a lot of people do is they ask the question, but as soon as they get the answer, well, I got the answer, so what else should I ask him about? Bro, dive deeper into what he's talking about. Listen to what he's saying. Because there's almost always something you can catch on, something you can grab onto, to dig more into the topic, to dive deeper, to focus more on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I can recommend for the people who actually stayed to this point of the video, which, as I said, this isn't a long video, is it? Yet 99% of the people already clicked off. Because, woo, TikTok. What the fuck was that? Okay, one advice I can give you is, you've noticed that throughout most of the video, we've been focusing on being the listener. Because personally, I think this role is way easier for introverts and people who struggle with speaking. But if you want to develop this skill of actually running the conversation, I have to give you the unsexy answer. You have to do it more. You have to go through the discomfort of having some shitty fucking conversation that sometimes even make you look like an idiot. If you're just starting really from the bottom and you have no idea how to talk to people, literally the only thing you can do, the only thing you have to do really to learn how to run conversation to yourself is try to do it more. This comes with practice. People, the thing that most people don't realize, running conversations is a skill. You learn how to do it. You're not born with it. Some people are extroverts, some people are introverts, yada, yada, yada. But speaking as a whole is a skill that you unconsciously have been learning throughout your life. The way you become a better speaker is you speak more. I know this is the unsexy answer, but for pretty much most things in life, the way you learn, the best way to learn anything is to go through the struggle, go through the hard parts of learning that thing, no matter what it is. This video is about learning how to talk to people, right? Talk to more people. This skill comes with practice. Damn, I can't believe I'm explaining something so simple to you. But it works. It works like a charm. I'm a perfect example of this. Sure, I have 7 subscribers right now and you don't think I'm credible enough. Is that worth it? English is my second language, bro. I don't give a fuck. You get the idea. You know what I mean. If you found value in this video, then I promise you that you can learn a lot from watching my other videos. And if you stick to this point of the video, then I mean, what are you doing? If you're genuinely hooked onto my content, then why not stay? I guarantee that I get better with every single video. You just gotta be patient and you will see this channel rise up. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.